Welcome to the third video in our series on building business relationships with local and state government agencies. In the previous videos, we discussed creating a blueprint and laying the foundation for your business relationships. An important step of moving forward is to understand the framework of government procurement. Let's learn more.
After laying out the foundation for a new home, the next step is to frame the house. Framing carpenters are prepared to act quickly once the foundation has been poured and the weather conditions are right. When working with government agencies, it's important to understand the framework ahead of time because when opportunities occur, you will need to act quickly. Here are some important steps to take in order to respond to government procurement opportunities. First, understand the solicitation types. Government agencies may use different terminology to describe their solicitation types, so it's important to research each agency that you hope to buy your goods and services. Here are some common terms used to describe solicitation types. Quotes are used to purchase products and services when price is the deciding factor. This is typically a less formal process. Invitation to bid, or ITBs, are used to purchase products and services when price is the deciding factor, but specifications are clearly outlined and must be met. Requests for proposals, or RFPs, are used to purchase products or services when the decision is based on the evaluation criteria outlined in the solicitation document. Price is important, but it's usually not the deciding factor. Next, you'll need to understand the agency's dollar thresholds for requiring competition. Most governments have 3 levels of threshold. The dollar amount assigned to each threshold varies from agency to agency. The lowest dollar threshold may be referred to as a small purchase threshold. In this category, designated employees outside of the purchasing office have authority to purchase goods and services that fall under the small purchase dollar amount. For small purchases, the designated employees may work directly with businesses and there is no requirement for getting additional quotes. Some designated employees have procurement cards or credit cards that allow them to make these small dollar purchases. The second threshold is the informal quote threshold. The dollar amount for these thresholds varies by agency. This threshold requires the agency to solicit quotes from several interested businesses. The business that meets specification and submits the lowest price is issued the purchase order. The final threshold is the formal solicitation threshold. Once again, the dollar amount of this threshold varies by agency. This threshold requires agencies to issue a formal solicitation document which clearly outlines the product, service, or specification the agency is seeking in order to solicit sealed bids or requests for proposals from interested businesses. You must understand the agency's policies for submitting responses. Government agencies have different processes for submitting your response. Some use electronic processes. Some require you to submit a hard copy of your response, and some allow either option. If the agency allows hard copy submission, the bid envelope or bid package must be sealed and the solicitation number, the name of the solicitation, the due date, and time must be clearly visible on the outside of the envelope. If you are in the construction industry, please note that construction bids in the state of Tennessee have very specific requirements for licensure information required on the outside of the bid envelope. Taking these steps will help you prepare in advance for future opportunities. Please visit the website of the individual agencies or contact your business outreach advocate to learn more about each of these topics.
We're glad you joined us for the third video in our series on building business relationships with local and state government agencies. To recap our key points on understanding the framework, these are the steps you should take with each agency for which you would like to do business. understand the different solicitation types, understand the agency's bid thresholds, understand the agency's policy for submitting your response. In our next video, we will explore the action steps involved in building the infrastructure of your business relationship with local government agencies. Please join us.
All information, content, and materials provided in this video series are for general information purposes only and are not intended to constitute legal advice.